So like I said, we have the career and technical education programs for high school students. There's 19 programs that the students can choose from. We graduate about 250 students a year. It's a 2-year program, generally for students in each of the different career and technical education programs. Many of them are trades. Some of them are other professional programs, and our teachers are working on the skills for the trade, as well as, like the other lady said, the soft skills, customer service. Many of our programs have shops right in with the classroom, so they're working on customer work, they're calling customers, they're getting quotes for customers, they're interacting with the public alongside learning the trade in their programs. How are we also involved with employers in the community? We're providing, like I said, the career-ready graduates. They've learned many of the skills. They've earned some industry accreditations. We're sending students out on internships, so they're getting the education in the classroom as well as the real-world experience in different businesses. Students are out on job shadows to learn how different, similar to internships, how different businesses, work, and if that's a place that they're interested in obtaining employment after high school. Our instructors are always looking for consultant committee involvement. Consultant committee members are members of business and industry in the community, and they're giving input to our instructors on what's the latest and greatest technology in the field. What is it that they're looking for in that field for students, for potential employers to know? So our instructors are soliciting feedback from business and industry to try to make their programs better, to provide student employees that are career ready after they leave us. On the website, we're providing a job board, so if businesses are looking for employers, we'll put that out, and advertise that to our students as well as on our website. And then we've been doing some focused career topic presentations, bringing people from business and industry in to talk to our students, to give them some ideas of careers that they may not have thought of before. For example, we had representatives from civil service in earlier in the year, and we were able to find a job, civil service related, for I would say 18 out of 19 of our programs. So just kind of giving them an idea of what's out there that they may not have thought of before, keeping them local to the community, and providing the skills and training to make them good employees.
So as Michelle said, my name is Jen Driscoll, and I work for the adult education part of BOCES, which is the Center for Learning. So we have a separate site on Allen Street. And I'm going to first talk about kind of what we do for adults, and then what that would mean for employers. So the career and technical education programs that Michelle talked about, that are the high school programs, we are allowed to put adults into those programs. Usually the adults take both years in 1 year. It is a daytime option for them, but they get all the same skills that a high school student can get. And it's if spots are available. So some of the programs, there's always a waiting list from the high school students, and those we aren't allowed to put adults into. But any of the programs that have openings after those high school students are placed, then we can open those up for adults. So every year we have about 10 students that go through the program as adults. And they would be all the same programs as what Michelle had shared. Another side of adult education is the literacy side. We offer basic skills for reading and math. We do the evaluation for those using the TABE test. We offer the improvement of any of those, whether it's to earn their high school equivalency, or if it's to go to work, or if it's to go to college. Sometimes we have students that go take the placement test for college and they don't do very well, so they'll come work on their basic skills. We also work with students going into the career tech programs or some of our other adult training programs to improve their skills to make them ready. high school equivalency exam preparation, and offering the task exam. So we prepare them for the exam, and then BOCES also offers the actual exam once a month right here in Auburn. We have the National External Diploma Program, which is another way to earn their high school equivalency. It's a competency-based program that they get to work on at home on a computer. They don't have to go take one big test to earn their high school equivalency. We also offer English as a second language in the evenings, 2 nights a week, to anyone that's not a native English speaker. With the literacy programs, one thing that we have started doing with some employers is a lot of employers have had the requirement of their employees have to have their high school diploma before they will hire them or they will look at them. We have 2 employers that we've worked with that have waived that now. And part of that is that we evaluate their skills for them. So with the TABE test that we use for any enrollment into any program, there is a chart that shows the functioning level at each level that the test will test the students at. So employers can look at that functioning level and say, this is what I need my employee to do, and we can look at what that grade level is. Then if we have employers that are sending us recruited people that they're evaluating, or we're evaluating them for them, and then they're making that offer to them even though they don't have the high school diploma or the equivalency. So a big change that's happened in the last few years is it's no longer GED. It's now high school equivalency, because New York State changed from offering the GED exam as the way to earn the high school equivalency to offering the task exam. So you can't very well call it GED anymore when you're not using the GED exam to get to that point. It never really was a GED. That's just what everyone called it, because it was the GED exam that you were taking. It was still that the state was offering the high school equivalency to those students that passed the GED. They're still doing the same thing by passing the task exam. But the state has made a big push on it's no longer called GED because we're not offering that test. Short-term training, we do a lot of short-term training with our public assistance referrals so that they can gain skills while they're assigned to us. These are just a few of them. We've also done a lot of these as customizable trainings for employers. We have a couple that we do driver safety for, as far as specifically what they need for requirements for their employees. We also do big groups of farms that want their employees trained to drive tractor trailer or a straight truck. We've done a lot of electrical training, OSHA training, anything that an employer needs that's on the technical side. We can customize a program from within our programs to offer that. In the evenings, weekends, we've done any of those things. Some of these we use as self-directed programs, like Computer Foundations. We have a self-directed program that teaches them all the basics about computers and the software related to that. Our full-time training programs that are adult-specific, we do commercial driving, both Class A and Class B. Practical nursing is teaching them to be LPNs. Nurse aid is teaching them to be CNAs. Health Train is a new initiative that we've been only doing for a couple years, and that is more the soft skill types of skills that's used as a recruitment tool for Loretto, who's taken over for the Commons here in Auburn. And the last day of Health Train, they get an interview with Loretto on the spot. And if they're hired, then Loretto pays for them to go on to nurse aid training to become an employee for them. And these are our contact information. Steve Woodard is our director for both of us, but was not able to be here this morning, which is why we were tag teaming it. But any of us can help you in any directions.